gotta focus on, the team of the season, the players that have been outstanding, and the players that we're gonna put together a little bit of 11. See who everyone thinks. We're gonna have to agree. So this way, it might take a while, but we're hoping that this can be a fairly quick one because I think some of the names go in fairly easily, and then there's some that are gonna be some dispute regarding.
But my one, I've got a player of the season that's dispute. I think Caicedo should be player of the season.
We spoke about that last week, and you didn't mention anything about Caicedo. So
maybe
you missed your chance. Maybe
who spoke about that last week? I don't think Salah should be player of the year.
I can't believe the disrespect Salah gets every year.
I didn't say Salah.
We spoke about player of the season last week. You didn't say Caicedo should be in there. Yeah, I remember saying very clearly. I said very clearly that we see a certain midfielder in there that is not playing for Chelsea. I said that. And because we were talking about Rice in particular.
I don't remember. Maybe.
I still remember. I said it because I Caicedo. Like I done the left thing and like we don't see Caicedo. You never mentioned him. You didn't say you want to put
wait, Jules. We do this thing every year. We say Salah gets disrespected every year because he's African, and now we're finding more reasons. Even when he's shown everyone this season, he's definitely that guy. That every other year we find a reason not to give it to him. We find some sort of reason not to give him something. And now we're finding Caicedo.
Yeah, Caicedo should be in the sharp fit because Caicedo can't score and assist like Salah can. So every time I've seen Caicedo play, he's the best player on the pitch.
I don't know. I think Caicedo's had a good season, but
every time I've seen him play, he's the best player on the pitch.
I generally think he's been a bit overrated this year, innit?
So do I. No way, man.
Midfield's gonna get.
He ain't been better than Gravenberch, bro. No way.
Yes.
I think he's been better than Gravenberch at all. I think maybe
Gravenberch's been up and down.
Gravenberch ain't been up and down, bro. Last few games, I hear it. Holiday season, all season he's been our best player, other than Salah.
Well, and just to confirm that. The awards did go, because obviously we spoke about nominations last week. The awards did go to the trio of Liverpool: Arne Slot, Manager of the Year; Young Player of the Season, Ryan Gravenberch; and Player of the Season, Mohamed Salah.
Well, Slot got it, yeah?
Yeah, Slot got it. It was confirmed yesterday. We spoke about the nominations last week, but then we spoke about, obviously now it's all been confirmed who actually got the
Slot got it above Eddie. Oh yeah, but then again, above Eddie Howe.
Liverpool got the trio, and people have to remember. I'm pretty sure these are awards that are voted for by the fans.
How old is Gravenberch?
22.
22. He's young.
How did he get young player at 22?
Same way how everyone else gets it. They're the young player.
Nah, man, that should
it's under 23s. You know, it's only recently.
That should be Lewis Skelly, man. That should be Lewis Skelly, man.
Lewis Skelly started playing about 4 games ago. How can you put him in there?
God, what player is young? That's young. That around Lewis Skelly's age, has performed better than Lewis Skelly.
But that's the point.
Why must it be Lewis Skelly's age? Why must it be his age?
He's not 18. Young player.
17, 18 years old.
So what? Only 18 years old.
Gravenberch is 22, 23.
No, I didn't say 23.
The young player of this season is under 23s because under 23, and let's have it right. Most under 21s play in the under 21s league, bro. So they're not gonna make it an under 21 award. It's under 23s because that's the level of it's always been like that. It's always been under 23s. Sterling won it at 23, 24 years of age because he was 23 at the start of the season when he won it 3 years in a row. Like
am I buzzing? Wasn't Saka? Saka was 23 at the start of the season, though.
Yeah, he may have got but I don't think he was nominated this year. But he was nominated for it last year. I know that he had a few. It's what it is, man. You don't complain when Arsenal win it. Players are going to win it at 22. It's only
they're trying to edge Lewis Skelly, who's been playing for about 10 games. That's mad.
He played a lot of games this season, man.
He's played a lot towards the end, but let's get into the team this season. Let's see if you really think that he's that good in it. Starting off with the goalkeeper. I don't know. For me, I thought this one was the most obvious one. He's been the best goalkeeper in the league for about 6 years. No.
Who?
What? Who? It's Defo Raya.
Who's Bandit gonna say?
Yeah, I don't know who the hell you're gonna say.
Alisson.
Why not
Alisson has been the best goalkeeper in the league for 5 years.
Out of your mind.
Wait. He's been what? Go on, what was you gonna say?
You're out of your mind.
No, what was you gonna say? He's been what?
Raya. Easy.
You're gonna say he's been what? No, finish
he's been in and out of the team all season.
Yeah, he had an injury.
Exactly. So how can he get it?
What are we doing?
What? Because he's had the injury, one injury. He can't be in the team.
Alison, you're going mad.
David Raya got golden.
Wait. I hope we keep this energy for the whole every player then, yeah? Because he's been injured, yeah?
Great, Alison hasn't even been better than Sells.
Why hasn't he been better than Sells? Well, what's he done? What's he done wrong?
Sells got golden glove as
Raya
well.
and Sells have got the golden glove as well.
Yeah, but what's Allison? I'm not saying Allison should be, but you're giving me he's been injured. Yeah. Hope we keep this energy for the whole thing then. He's been injured.
Wait,
yeah?
do you think he should? You think he should?
No, I don't think he should, but I'm just making sure. I'm just making sure we're keeping the same energy. He's been injured, yeah? He's been injured. That's all I'm saying. I heard he's been injured. That's what I heard.
I've thrown Allison in there, innit? I'm a big fan of Allison. I think when you watch him on the pitch, for me, like I go by what we see performance.
Yeah, he's the best keeper.
Allison's the best goalkeeper in the league. Saves, he makes the best saves, most consistent. I think he's just better than every other goalkeeper. That's just me, innit? If you said Sells, yes, who's had the best season? I think he's been phenomenal this year. I don't watch Allison, never see him have bad games. I don't know. I understand if people are going to go for Sells. Is that like Sells? We could talk about it. Sells had a very good season. He's been playing for Nottingham Forest. He's got the golden glove. And
Raya's got the golden glove and has conceded the least goals in the league, bro. What are we doing?
So we're doing that then. So when wait. Jude, when I'm talking about Salah, the top goal scorer and all that, it doesn't matter, but you want to go on because he's got the most clean sheets.
Do you know what? It's fine. It's fine. If he wants to do Raya.
No, let me know.
Okay.
What else can you measure?
All right, no problem.
What? So
I want to hear the same energy through the whole thing.
Well, who are you voting? Who do you think should be the goalkeeper?
Raya. I vote Raya. Let's go.
Okay, cool. Yeah, right.
Let's go.
Raya's in there, innit? I think it's Raya. So all right, we got Raya in goal. We got Raya in goal, and then moving on to the left back. We've got who? Let me just throw a few players out there, innit? Because I have a few players just so the man them can rejog their memory. You got Cucurella, you got Gavadio, you got Kirkes. You got Robinson, Fulham, maybe Aït-Nouri. What are you guys saying? Who wants to take this one first?
I don't care too much about left back, but my vote will probably go for Correa. I think he's been Chelsea's most consistent player this season. I think he's arguably played at the most highest consistent level out of all of them. He's picked up big goals for them. He had real impact on their season. Yeah, you know what? My vote goes for Correa, and I won't lie. I like Correa this season, and I don't usually like him. So, yeah, I'll give him that still. What
are you saying, D? You look like you're in deep thought right there.
Yeah, it's between Kirkes and Cucurella, I would say, as an overall.
Just to throw some stats out there, I think Anthony Robinson has led the league in assists for a second time for a fullback. Like he's had two very good years at Fulham. Obviously, I know people probably don't watch Fulham too much, but when you watch Fulham, he's usually one of the stand-up performers, especially going forward. He's cold, man.
He is cold, but I still think I'll probably more like to give it to Kirkes, to be honest. Like overall,
yeah. I think for me, I'd go Kirkes. Obviously, you can see he's earned that move. Potentially could be on his way to Liverpool. It looks all but done. But he's been very, very good this season. Good.
Yeah, I watched him against Newcastle as well, and certain games.
The goal he scored against Newcastle was class.
I watched him against Tottenham. Oh my god!
Against
that cross against Tottenham.
Cross, innit?
Was phenomenal as well. Yeah, he's good.
I've seen him a few times this season, bro. Like it's very hard to get past him. He's strong. He is for his size, bro. He's a monster.
And he gets up and down that wing like
he's hyper, bro. The guy's hyper.
Yeah, he's good. He's good.
Right, but going to left back is Robinson. That is my favorite left back in the league.
Yeah,
same. Yeah. I think he's probably the best one. But Kirk's had a better season.
And for his age as well, bro. He's younger than what's his name? He's younger than Bradley. I couldn't believe it. How can he be younger than Bradley? So the guy's just 21, bro. I said, what?
Kirkes is 21.
He's 21.
He's 21 this season.
I didn't know that.
It's mad. He's younger than Bradley, bro. And Bradley's a young buck.
I did not know that.
That is mad.
I would have thought he was like 28 or something. I really would have thought he was just 28 or something.
Yeah, no, he's a young player, man. So we got Kirkes in that left back. Now, centre backs is probably where, look, I think there's one name that we can all throw in. And I don't think there was no argument about Virgil in it. Surely not.
No argument. But are we doing positions or players in?
No, we're just gonna do players because we don't need to do right centre back, left. That just makes it all confusing.
I think you kind of do have to do it like that because otherwise it's easy then.
Yeah, it'd be Van Dijk,
Gabriel and Van Dijk, innit? But
Gabriel's injured. Gabriel's injured. What's going on? Gabriel's injured. He's injured.
I can't even lie.
Still gets team of the season.
He's injured.
He still gets team of the season.
He's injured.
He missed like Arsenal's last like 3 games.
Okay, he's injured. That's what we're doing. I knew this was gonna come. I was waiting for this moment to arrive.
Nah, you're reaching. That wasn't.
Let me give you guys some of the other players in it because I don't think it is so clearly Gabriel. And let's take off your Arsenal hats for a second because they've been obviously outside of the two big clubs. You've had Murillo, who's been more than class for Nottingham Forest, one of the best, obviously, in the league. You got Milenkovic, his partner, but then also Dean Hodgson, who's had a very good season at Bournemouth.
Gabriel, man.
I'm ramping, Jules. I'm ramping. It's Gabriel.
I'm not gonna lie. I feel like Murillo's been
nowhere near
Gabriel.
I don't know if he's been better than Gabriel.
I'm ramping. It's Gabriel, man. It's Gabriel. Gabriel's been crazy.
He's a monster. Gabriel, I'm not gonna drag on the conversation.
No, I want to know who you would have voted for. I really want to know who you would have voted for because it sounded like
I would have went for Murillo. I can't even lie. I think Murillo's cold.
Gabriel's.
And the thing is, now, do you know what it is, yeah? Because sometimes I take it in like the expectation for Murillo. No one really knew who Murillo was like that. He was a good defender, but for him to be performing and maintain the performance level that he did, that's why. Whereas Gabriel, I expected these performance levels. So probably when I'm watching him, it's just like, this is Gabriel. Whereas when I'm watching Murillo, I'm like, yo, this guy is cold. Like,
yeah, but you expected from Van Dijk. We expected from Van Dijk.
Now, Van Dijk just... I was calling him Virgil van der Klein last season, bro. I thought he was on the down. I thought he was on the downward spiral.
He's calling him what?
Van der Klein, bro. That's what I was calling.
You lucky I didn't know you last season. You're lucky I didn't know you last season. We would never have been friends now. Never been friends now.
I was all ready to play him up Verge, but he went and done it again, man. He showed it. He's really out there.
He's the best centre back that I've seen. Period.
Best centre back I've seen playing Premiership. I don't care what anybody says.
I don't think so. I don't. That'll be. You know what? We've got a series that we've got coming for another day. We're gonna start doing some 1-to-1 comparison. So we're not gonna go into that today, innit? We're gonna make you guys. Now, maybe we'll do it on this podcast. Maybe we'll add a segment or something. We'll sort that out, innit? But just keep a lookout for that one. Back to the actual team of the season, right backs. Now, I don't know. This one could be tricky. All right, go on. It's easy.
Timber. It's easy.
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie.
What?
I think it is. It's either Timber or Laina. Or Timber.
Wait. This is where I know that there's some bias coming in now. And we need the Arsenal fans to take that out. This way it always goes wrong, D.
I can't name them.
Arsenal fans, yeah.
Name them.
No. Look, we've done 5 positions. You've named 3 Arsenal players.
Tell me who has been better.
Ola Aina. Aina's been better.
No chance.
Also, and you know what? Another player that people aren't going to mention who's been cold, Daniel Munoz. Daniel Munoz has been cold.
Crystal Palace?
Yes, he's been cold. He's been cold this season.
He has been, but bruv.
And
Jules, you got to be honest. Let's be honest.
Thing where you just vote for Arsenal players for every because when
no, Jules. You're talking to me here, George. I don't know Arsenal players in it, but I can't lie. Timber has been that guy. I can't lie to no one. He has been that guy. I've watched him, and I want to hate against him, but I can't. He has been that guy. Every game I've seen him play, I haven't really seen no one ruffle his feathers. He's been good. I've been trying to find something because it's been this Trent against Timber thing all season. I've been trying to find something where I can cuss him, and I can't cuss him. I can't.
Munoz is very close. I won't lie, but it's defo Timber.
Also, Munoz has you named some stats earlier. He has more clean sheets than him. He has more assists than him.
It's easily Timber. Easy.
Do you know what? 3 people have said Timber in it. I can't really make my case any.
That was easy. That was easy as day.
I don't think it was easy, innit? I think
that's the easiest day.
Well, you said everyone was easy when it's an Arsenal player. That's what
No,
it so really, I don't know.
No.
Oh, the goalkeeper was easy. The other
No,
centre back next to Virgil was easy.
No,
And
you
now the
started
left
off
back
with
was easy.
Allison. You started off with Allison. If you started off with Sells, then it would have been a maybe.
No, sorry, you said the left back. You said, oh, it's got. D has literally said an Arsenal player for every position.
No, I haven't. Kirkhead was left back. What are you talking about?
Oh, you didn't. But you mentioned Lewis Skelly beforehand.
That's young player of the year.
All right. See, I don't know about you.
No, it's true though. I've heard every position we've said so far. I've heard Arsenal name for
everyone. No, you haven't. Who was left back? Who was Arsenal for left back?
Skelly.
I didn't say Skelly for left back.
I know you didn't say Skelly for left back, but every position we've mentioned, there's been an Arsenal name.
I mentioned an Arsenal player.
I didn't mention Skelly for left back.
Where does Skelly play though?
He is a left back.
I said Skelly for young player of the year.
I hear it, but where does he play?
Facts.
Left back.
All right.
We've mentioned left back here. We didn't mention Skelly, but Skelly's name's been. I don't know why his name got mentioned.
He was in the conversation, and that's enough. No. That's
I
just want
every position we've mentioned, there's been an Arsenal name for every position. We've had Gabriel, we've had Raya, we've had Timber.
Gabriel's in the team.
We've had Timber and we've had Skelly.
So how we're gonna do this one? The next one is the midfield. I think it's only right we do 6, 8, and 10. But that's only if you guys agree.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah.
1, 6, 1, 8, 1, 10, innit? And we're not doing Declan Rice plays in all positions, so we can vote for him for each one. I'm putting it out there.
Don't even get in.
I just wanted to throw it out there because certain man are gonna start putting their Arsenal players for every position in it. So
no, not today, not in this one. I won't.
All right.
Caicedo gets in.
Well, but Gams, you're losing your mind. You're losing your mind. You're losing your mind. No chance.
Me personally,
no chance.
I'm with.
Do you know what? Can I change my right back?
No, too late to vote. Too late to vote. Right back.
There's no way Caicedo was getting there before.
I don't know what right back you had in your mind though.
I would have put Caicedo right back.
I knew you'd put Caicedo there.
Because I can't put Caicedo.
We're not doing that, but we're not doing that. We just said
Hooks, just speak. Hooks, just tell the truth. Just tell the truth.
Right back though.
No, but Hooks, we said that Declan Rice can't be played in the 8 if he's a 6 or a 6 and an 8.
Yeah, but Caicedo plays right back.
Caicedo is not being voted for right back. We're not doing that.
He's not right.
That's like putting Party right back.
We're not doing it, bro. We're not doing that. Come on, man.
My 6 is Gravenberch, innit? So
that's it.
I've got Gravenberch. It's come on, man. He was in the
Caicedo's playing. There's no way.
You're the only person that says Caicedo. So
there's no way Caicedo's being left out of the team of the season.
He's been left out.
Well, he's been left out because he can't play right back and he can't play in the 8. So
you voted for Timber.
Caicedo, why can't Caicedo play in the 8?
No, he's a 6. We said we're not doing 6s and 8s and 10. We just said
Gravenberch hasn't even been playing in the 6.
Yes, he has. What are you talking about? That's where he plays.
Wait, hold on.
He never plays in the 8. He never plays in the 8.
I've seen plenty of times when McAllister's sitting and Gravenberch.
Bro, they both sit. They're pivots. Both of them are.
Caicedo can't do that.
Bro, I don't care what Caicedo do.
Show us.
What?
I ain't even gonna work for it.
What?
Gravenberch is here.
No. Don't even. We're moving on. Gravenberch's in the team.
There's
3
no
votes
way
one.
Not in the
3
team.
votes one.
Unless you do double pivot.
Just like we said at the start, you just tried to put him in for the 6. You're not allowed to put him in for the 8. It's as simple as that. We said he can't do that.
Okay, I understand that, but what I'm saying, Caicedo doesn't get in the team in the season.
No.
How does that even make sense?
Yeah, it's fine. You're just gonna have to be mad at it. Be mad. He didn't give up 3-1.
I'm even a Chelsea fan, but you got to be honest. He has to be in the team in the season.
Well, so you take out Gravenberch for Caicedo?
Caicedo's been the best midfielder, if not the best player in the league this year.
He has not.
Okay,
of course he has.
We're not.
How has he?
We're gonna get onto the other positions because
who's gonna play? Who are we gonna put in the 8? Then?
All right, so we're in the 8. I don't know about you, man, but there's a couple players we could go with: McAllister, Bruno, Tonali, Bruno Gomaires.
Doesn't play in the 8.
Bruno Gomaires.
Yeah, but Tonali, what did you say, Tonali?
He's on beef now. He didn't get Caicedo. He's on beef. Anyway.
Why did you say? Why did you say Tonali? You said Tonali's a 6. You know, 8.
Oh, bro. I'm naming. I said if you name a player for the 6, you can't put him in the 8. If you want to choose it, I'm just throwing players' names out there.
Has Gravenberch been better than Tonali anyway?
Choose your player. I'm just throwing
You're taking a mic.
You don't.
Has Gravenberch been better than Tonali?
I just want to.
Yes, he has.
You don't need to
What we
choose
doing
Tonali.
here?
You don't need to choose him. Grab it
Why
for
did you
one.
mention him? Why did you mention him then?
I am throwing out players' names so you guys have
Just
players.
get
That you
you-
just
okay.
I'm not. Wait. Again, I'm doing the hosting thing. Yeah. So
Yeah,
I'm
but you
giving
just
you
said
guys.
Tonali, but then when I
I'm
said
giving you
when I said
players.
Caicedo, you started
I'm giving
laughing.
you players for examples. I'm giving you players for examples. You don't need to choose any of them.
Bruv, Caicedo.
We chose Gravenberch. You've got to let it go. 3-1. I'm not
let
happy
it go.
about
Whoa,
Gabriel.
hey, Jules, why are you even arguing about
Talk
this?
about Gabriel and Timber.
Bruv, I've let it go. I'm saying, why did you mention Tonali when you mentioned the 8?
No, because you said as Gravenberch's been better than Tonali, you still bringing it up somehow.
So
I'm
clearly,
saying you
still
mentioned
players
Tonali in the
from
8, so I can put Caicedo in the 8.
No, we're not doing that. We said if you vote for a player in the 6, you cannot vote for them in the 8. That's the point. You can't just vote to get them in every position.
Hey, Jules, I'm hearing the McAllister in the 8, though. I'm hearing it.
I'm hearing McAllister in the 8.
I'm hearing it.
I'm also hearing Bruno Goalkeeper. And there's also Morgan Gibbs-White, one of Hooks' favorite players.
Morgan Gibbs, but we can't put in Gibbs-White and take out Caicedo.
He's still going on about that. He's still going on about that.
We're gonna mute D because he keeps talking about Caicedo and he's not realizing Caicedo's not in the
Listen,
conversation.
I don't want to see his face. I don't want to see his face. I can't believe he's talking about Caicedo.
That there's no Caicedo. We're just gonna have to act like D's not here, innit? Because he's still on this Caicedo stuff. Yeah.
Wait, George, we're gonna get to right winger. He's still talking about Caicedo. Trust me.
100%. We're still gonna be talking about Caicedo. So on to the number 8. Can we look? I'm just gonna go to Hooks first. Who's your vote? Because again, I said Morgan Gibbs-White. D didn't like it, but you're a big fan of Morgan Gibbs-White. So I was thinking you might put him in there. But do you have another name, or is it that player that I put?
I can't lie. Yeah, I'm thinking between Morgan Gibbs-White, McAllister, and Enzo. I think Enzo had
Enzo who?
Enzo Fernandez.
What for Chelsea?
Enzo Macronelli, the boxer.
He had a.
You can't be talking about Enzo for Chelsea. He's had 3 good games at the end of the season, bro. Come on, what we doing?
You're gonna put hold on. You're gonna put Enzo in the team and not Caicedo.
Oh my god! Yeah. We're going back to it. D goes back on mute. Every time he says Caicedo, he's getting a timeout from that. He's not letting it go. I can't believe he's not getting the
Jules, put him on timeout. Tim's going to play. Tim's going to play.
He might need some backstage. Next time he does it, he's getting a timeout in the backstage. Man's gone back to Caicedo again. I can't believe.
But you know what? I think
McAllister, who you voting for?
Yeah, I think I have to. I think McAllister. I think he edges it. Like he's been real clutch for.
Some of the goals he scored as well.
Some of the goals have been insane as well. So yeah, do you know what? I think I'll give it to McAllister.
I know Dean's going with McAllister.
And the thing is, I've been so disrespectful of McAllister this season, yeah. But only when other rival fans tell me about him, I think, you know what? I've been so ungrateful. He has been good, you know. He's been very good, to be honest. I haven't noticed no one. Yeah, I haven't really noticed no one been better than him, to be honest. When I think about it, I've just been ungrateful.
Declan Rice has been better than him in the 8.
I don't think so. If we're talking about Champions League, sure. Premier League, no. Don't think he's been better than him in the Premier League.
I can't say what I want to say because I get muted. So
no, you can. Just don't mention Caicedo. You know what
happens. So
the midfielders are Gravenberch and McAllister. They've been the 2 best midfielders in the league.
Yes,
I don't know. We haven't rounded out the number 8.
Hold on, Jules. Why are you missing the point? Yes, they have. Yes, they have.
That's who you and Hooks voted for. Me and D haven't had our.
Well, who are you voting for?
No, I'm bringing it to you first. So I want to know who your number 8 is.
I told you my one, but I can't say because I get muted if I say it.
100%.
He's going to say Caicedo 8. Caicedo 8.
He said Tonali. So boy,
are you going with Tonali? Is that who you're going with?
But
I swear.
Who's your one?
You know what? I'm voting for McAllister. How about that? I'm voting for McAllister, the best midfield duo in the league this season.
I swear, if we get to number 10 and he's asking for Caicedo still, I'm going to lose it.
Who do you vote? We want to know who you would pick in the 8. Was it Declan Rice? Is that who you'd actually pick in the 8? Or
I just told you, but I get muted when I say it, so I'm not saying it. I don't want to get muted.
On to the 10. On to the number 10.
That is hilarious.
Do you know what? The number 10 could be a toss-up between many players, in it. And I suppose, look, I'm going to bring it back to D to see if he does mention a certain name. Yeah. Who do you want to put in the number 10 position?
Please, sir. Please.
The number 10 position this year. Like that's when you said Morgan Gibbs White an 8, but he's more likely to be closer to the 10.
There's another player named Morgan, and it's definitely not Gibbs White. That's been way better than him.
Well, Kulusevski had a good beginning. Then you had
the 6 months. Then he sort of failed out for the last couple.
There ain't really been much. There's not really many turns. I guess Cole Palmer's been okay. He's still got serious numbers. You say now, but he's still got the best numbers.
I still think there's one player that's just outright been the best 10 this season.
You talking about Bruno?
No, Morgan Rogers.
Morgan Rogers,
he's not a 10.
Yes, he is. Where's
he
man,
he's 10. He's been playing the most games.
Where does he play if he's not? He's behind the striker.
But sometimes he plays right. Sometimes he plays.
No, but they actually don't play right and left. He just floats in those positions, same as Jacob. Look at the formation. No, but when you look at the formation, it's usually like a.
Morgan Rogers ain't been better than Cole Palmer.
Yes, he has. No,
he hasn't. No, he hasn't.
Cole Palmer's faded, man. Like
so what's Morgan Rogers done? What's he done? A few runs. He's run past a few players sometimes. Like, I don't understand.
Morgan Rogers
what's he done? What's he done exactly?
I feel like because he didn't get Caicedo, you're anti everyone.
Mute him. He said it. Mute him.
He's anti anyone now. No matter who you mention, he's gonna go against everything.
My one is honest. You lot are not being honest.
I'm not being honest.
I'll tell you, I think Morgan Rogers for me has been, even when you spoke about Kulusevski, because I remember when we first done a couple shows together, D, you were big on Kulusevski back in December. You're saying how good he was, and I said the only other player that's performing at his level at that point was Morgan Rogers. And I feel like whilst Kulusevski faded off, I'm happy to admit, Morgan Rogers carried on maintaining good performances. Champions League, scored some big goals for them. Obviously, they didn't go as far as they wanted to, but in the games that they did have PSG, Club Brugge, he was scoring big goals.
Wait,
against Club Brugge, didn't he?
Wait. Are we including?
No. But I'm just talking about his things in general.
He is.
No. I'm just mentioning the fact you said what has he done this season? You brushed him off like he'd done nothing, and I'm just saying,
in the Premier League season, like that's what he's talking about.
You're not listening, bro. I mentioned the Premier League season, but he said directly he's done nothing this season. So I'm saying no, he has. He got a hat trick in the Champions League, but cool. That's outside the point. He's been cold this season, but if you don't want to vote for him,
he ain't been better than Cole Palmer this season, and he definitely is not in the team of this season. Morgan Rogers in the 10. That doesn't even make sense.
I think I vote will go.
Has he even been better than Joe Linton this season?
I was going to say Joe Linton as a shout, but I didn't want man to look at me sideways, innit?
I'll look at you sideways. You put Joe Linton, I'm gonna look everyone sideways.
Why can none of the new
mad.
Morgan Rogers hasn't. He's had a few jinky runs.
He hasn't though. He's got like 10 assists and 8 goals or something like that. He's got like nearly 20.
And what's Cole Palmer got?
And bro, but you can Cole Palmer. The thing with Cole Palmer is I rate Cole Palmer. I've defended Cole Palmer on plenty of times.
He's been twice as good as Rogers.
I don't think he's been better than Rogers though. I feel like
he's
Rogers
been
more
far better than Rogers.
Cole Palmer's not performed at the level he did last season.
No, maybe not the same level as last season, but his level is still higher than Rogers.
No, not this year.
Definitely.
But look, you and Hooks have got Cole Palmer. I've got.
I'm voting Joe Linton, innit?
Fairs, you got Joe Linton. Dean, who have you got? Are you gonna throw a spanner into the works, or are you just gonna have one player we're voting for?
I might just put Cunha there, man. Rags, put him there.
Now we're just getting mad.
Man. Cunha's had a good season, bruv. Can't moan. Had a good season.
But Fernandez has been better than these guys as well.
Well, Bruno.
Yeah, you can't have man.
You're not putting in a player whose team's finished 16th. I don't even think any Tottenham players make it. There's no way a Man United player makes it. He's not been that good because his team is 16th. We're talking about Premier League season only. You're better.
Cole Palmer would be in it for me. That would be in the 10.
So we have an issue now.
I don't really care about number 10 to be honest.
We have a big issue here because every player's voted for one.
Yeah,
someone's gonna have to give up. You know what, Dean? You done the most left field one. Come on.
I'll give it up because it's obviously if I say any names, I'll get
Hold on, you said I done the most left field one. Me, Cunha.
Like, you came in with Cunha at the end, knowing that
Cunha's left field.
Nobody needed to hear Cunha's name, but you wanted to come in and give Cunha's name when no
Cunha's
one
not a shout, bro. What Cunha's not a good
because we've
season?
all got 1 vote now. We need 2 votes. That's why.
All right, I'm gonna leave.
No. I'll do it for you. I vote Cunha.
Are you sure there isn't a certain C that you want to mention? You don't want to mention that player again. Still in the midfield. You don't want to mention him before we move on because he might get put in the 10. I don't know.
I think it should be Cole Palmer, but I'm willing to vote Cunha or Joe Linton, either one of them.
He wants to do any player that I'm not voting for. That's
no. No, I'm saying they've been better than Rodgers to me. Both of them.
Saltiness. I couldn't get Caicedo, so now he's doing the thing of
no, because I think it's disingenuous that Caicedo's not in the team of the season. I think that's disingenuous.
It's not disingenuous. We all voted for McAllister because we all thought McAllister was better.
So I wanted to put him right back personally, but I wasn't.
We're just disingenuous.
But you voted for Timber, and then afterwards you said Caicedo should go right.
Yes, because I remember, didn't it?
Okay, but D said that it's Timber, and Dean said it's Timber. But either way, Caicedo wouldn't make right back, and he's not making centre mid because he didn't get enough votes for either position. So what are we doing here? Maybe versatility. Maybe versatility has been the downfall of his own season. Maybe he shouldn't be so versatile.
Maybe.
Maybe he should just have one position and you get voted for in one position. Maybe that. But
So
moving on.
Is it Cunha or so D? Are you voting for Cunha? Or
he voted for Cunha. We got Cunha. It's Cunha now.
No, I'm gonna go Joe Linton.
Cool.
No, too late. We've already done Cunha. I put him in the team.
Bro,
I've only got 5 seconds. I have to ask you 5 seconds. I don't know the time limit.
So you want Joe Linton? Are you sure you don't want Cunha?
No, I think Joe Linton's been better than Cunha.
Cole Palmer.
No, because I've got to pick between someone else's one. I can't pick my own. I pick Cole Palmer.
Well, you can because Dean could change his pick.
I'll change mine. I don't care at number 10. I don't care. Next season will be great to see what number 10 we put in, but this year I don't care.
So who would you vote for if they have the other picks?
Who's the other picks again?
Cole Palmer, Joe Linton, and Morgan Rogers.
Well, Joe Linton's you being serious about Joe Linton?
100%.
He's serious.
He's
serious.
He's had a good season.
He's been good.
I mean, Cole. He's had a good season.
No,
he's been better than Rodgers. He's been better than Rodgers.
I mean, if we're having an honest conversation,
Joe Linton's been better than Rodgers.
If we're having an honest conversation as a unit, yeah, so as a 6, 8, and a 10, Newcastle have had the best midfield this season.
Definitely.
As a unit,
we're not
individually.
So we didn't even definitely.
Let's start putting partnerships in defense then.
Unit because we're doing units. We do Liverpool, Arsenal's backline, Newcastle's midfield, and Liverpool's front forward three. Like that'd be very easily to just put together. But we're not.
But he's saying that Joe Linton has been good.
He's been good.
Very good.
Not been cold. Like,
so who's in the number 10 then?
Dean. So who did you vote for, Dean? I'm still confused. We're still on this 10 because Dean's out here just looking around.
I don't know who's been. I can't see none of them being better than Cunha. To be honest, I'm trying to change
his mind. When I changed my mind, it would have been quicker. But he did to change his mind, right?
I don't think none of them have been better than Cunha.
The guy with Joe Linton because D's second choice was Joe Linton. That was your second choice.
Yeah. You'd have been on there for 10 minutes. D said, I'm not too sure, you know.
Yeah, I don't think none of them better than Cunha.
All right. And then forward line. All right.
There's no point being a right wing.
Forward line, we're gonna do. Let's go right wing. Then
everyone knows Salah gets right wing.
Salah's get right wing, so that's Salah. And then striker. I think this. Yeah, I thought this forward line is gonna be fairly easy. The striker for me was gonna be Isak, innit?
Yeah,
for me, it's
yeah, it's Isak. That wasn't fairly simple. And then I suppose left wing's where there's gonna be some issues, isn't it? Left wing, you've got who?
Left wing is hard, man. That's
what I was gonna say. Left wing, I suppose this is where it gets tough because there's a bunch of players that play off the right mainly. Because Mbeumo's off the right, you can't put him there. Alanga's more off the right. Bowen's off the right. Saka's off the right. Off the left hand side, you got Cliver, who I don't even think he's left.
No, he don't play right.
He plays more.
I still think it would either be Gakpo.
You got Gordon, Gakpo, Mitoma.
Mitoma's been injured though, man.
He's been injured for a lot, but he's still had a fairly decent season. Gakpo's been good. Gordon's been pretty good, but again, I don't think he's got enough on the goal side of things for me. Like I'd like a goal scoring winger, but Gordon's been.
Surely there's someone better than Gakpo. Surely it must have been. Surely.
Maybe you can put Cunha there because Cunha plays on the left.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, you could put Cunha left wing.
Put Cunha there. I'm easy with that.
For me, it would be Cunha or Gakpo. Personally, that's just how poor left wing been this season.
Yeah, left wing has really not been a position.
But then No's been good. Harvey Barnes has been good.
Oh, Harvey
He's
Barnes
come off the bench a lot of the time, man. He's been the second choice.
Like, he started playing for a while
towards the end of the season. But whenever Gordon's been available, he's never been operating off the.
He has.
When Gordon's available, it's Gordon off the left and Jacob Murphy off the right. Behind
Harvey Barnes has been playing for time. He even started the season. He was
I literally remember half of the prediction shows I'll do a hooks. I'd say Harvey Barnes, and he go, Barnes isn't even starting. Barnes not even starting, and he's been right.
I don't know why he said that because Barnes was playing at the beginning of the season. He scored like 3 and 4 or something like that. Then he got I think he got injured or something. He's played a lot.
So are you voting for Barnes?
He's had 33 appearances in the Premier League. 45% of them are starting 11. So you're looking at about 15 starts in 33 games.
That's not enough.
Yeah, which means the other 15 are who? Gordon.
Well,
so it's the same.
23 games.
It's the same, right?
It's like 23, about 23 games.
So it's the same.
Not the
He's
case,
played more than Gordon. He's played more than Gordon, then, hasn't he?
But he hasn't been better than Cunha, though.
I'll check the stats.
Check the stats because you forgot that there's another half of it, didn't you? You forgot there's another side.
Yeah.
No, you're not trying to put Barnes in this team, are you? You're not trying to put Barnes in this team. You're not trying to do that, are we?
Are you trying to put Barnes?
Huh?
For left wing, innit? Who do you want to put there?
That's who's putting Cunha there.
You can put Cunha there. I don't mind.
I know exactly what these do.
I might get muted if I say anything. So
you gonna put Caicedo there?
I don't know, man.
Alright, what are we saying? Do we push Timber, put Kirkes into left wing, put Timber left back, and have Caicedo at right back? Do you want Caicedo in the team that bad?
No, I don't think so. I just, like I said, we'll leave we'll do Cunha left wing, or what's it saying? Cunha left wing.
Is that where he plays though, Cunha? I don't know where he plays, to be honest.
He's behind the striker. He's not a left
winger.
You don't know where he plays, but you mentioned it.
No, because I've seen him play left and behind the striker. I've seen him in both positions.
He's a centre forward, man. He just floats in between those spaces. Like, he'll go left and right behind. I think you've got to go with the left winger, innit? Like the best left winger.
You know what? I'm voting for Gakpo. My vote goes to Gakpo, innit?
Yeah, I think I'd go for I'd go for Gakpo, innit? Just because there really isn't much choice in it. I think Matoma's been good, but he's not been better.
Yeah, the choices are horrible, man. Because see the left wing, you got to share. See Liverpool, we're sharing between Diaz and Gakpo. That's when the numbers go up. But yeah, left wing's nasty, bro. For real.
I think we
not much options. Fair enough.
I'm not mad at that.
And then honourable mentions, I suppose.
Caicedo.
You got to mute people when they mention that name. It can't be one person, the only person that gets muted.
No, in every position. Honourable mention, Caicedo.
We all have honourable mention, and we know D. Go on, get out of here. Go on.
No, I'm not saying anything. I'm not saying anything. Mine would be Declan Rice. Declan Rice. Like, I don't understand how not Rice or Caicedo. Don't understand it. I don't understand how it's Joe Linton, McAllister, and Gomez. I don't understand.
I don't get it. I don't know what to say there. D, who's your honourable mention?
Konate. Konate could have been in there easily. He's had a great season.
Not easily.
Easily could have been in there. Could have been.
We're playing Gabriel at a position, but we can't put Mbeumo left winger.
What do you say? You playing Gabriel at a position?
Gabriel's playing right centre back.
Why is Gabriel playing, then? Why is Gabriel playing?
What are we doing? We're not doing that. We're not going back.
What are we doing? We said not playing people at a position. Why is he playing?
Dean.
He's creating chaos.
No, he can't play, bro. He can't play.
I know what Dean's doing.
I'm being serious. We're playing Gabriel right.
Gabriel's out of the team. Gabriel's out of the team. Can't just have one person playing that position, but no one else can. Gabriel's out of the team.
These men are big. This is the funniest thing, is that, you know, like, you're acting like these big world class centre backs can't play left side and right side. They can play
like Caicedo can't play in the 8.
All right, but he didn't get enough votes to go in the 8. So you're acting like you don't.
You said you
realize
can't
you're the
mention.
only
You said you
person
can't.
that voted.
You said you can't
You're
mention him.
acting like you weren't the only one that was voted for him. That's
You
the
said
maddest
you
thing.
can't- you said you can't
You're,
mention.
Take
you're
Gabriel
still going on
out
about
of
you're
the
the only
team,
person
Jules.
that voted for him.
No, it's too late. It's too late. It's too late.
Wait,
Take
no,
Gabriel out of the team.
forget this.
allowed to make my vote.
We need to clarify.
So
You're the only person that voted for Caicedo. So
You
what
said
does
he's
that
not
matter?
allowed to play if you put him
Vote,
in.
all right, vote for him. Vote for him in
But
the
then you
8.
put Tonali in the 8, and then you're saying that you and Bremo can't play left wing.
No.
Like, what's
You
going on with
voted
these
for,
rules?
all right, you vote for him in the 8. What happens? We all still vote for
Caicedo
him.
needs. I'm not. Caicedo needs to be in the team. That's what I'm saying.
Why is
That's the point I'm
Gabriel in the
Only
team?
you say that. So does your one vote outrule all 3 of us?
No, so I'm saying leave it, but I'm saying Gabriel playing right centre back. That don't make sense either. Then
Yeah, take him out.
because
Jules, take out Gabriel, please.
Bremo should be left wing then instead of Gakpo.
but you could have voted for.
Take Gabriel back, please.
Yeah, but I
You
wanted
didn't
to
wanna
wait
say
until I
this
got to the end of it to prove my point.
No, but you
I
could have
didn't
voted.
read. I forgot all about it. Yeah, take
I
Gabriel.
didn't. I
Hey,
didn't
Jules,
though. I
take him
didn't.
out.
But if you
Jules,
voted
hey,
Mbeumo, I might have voted Mbeumo. I didn't realize he was
See,
doing.
bandits stress.
You man could
Hey,
have done.
Jules.
You man could have just done the Saka. Man, them could have started saying Saka. And
Exactly.
if you want to,
Same way Gabriel's right centre.
and you could have mentioned other players because there's bare right wingers that have had good seasons. It wouldn't just be Mbeumo. There's bare right wingers that have had good seasons.
Yeah, but
Jared
Mbeumo
Burns-
deserves it, doesn't he? He deserves it.
And
That's
truth be told,
your vote.
when doing the centre backs, George did ask, "Are we doing position or players?"
And he said no.
And we said we're doing players for the centre backs.
Take Gabriel out, please, Jules.
All
Take
right,
Gabriel
so
out,
Dean,
please.
Dean. All right, do you know what, Dean? You're gonna get you're getting the Caicedo treatment in a second. You say Gabriel. Yeah. You're gonna say Gabriel, and we're gonna treat it like it's Caicedo. I don't know what's going on, but man, we've done the vote, and now they want to go all the way back to the.
No, because
start.
you changed the rules.
The rules were the rules at the start, bro. What do
No,
you
it
mean?
wasn't. You said
Oh
that
my
you can.
God,
It's just
stop.
players, and now you're saying this one can't play here, and that one
How
can't play
about
there.
this? We'll leave this up to the viewers in the comments. You can let us know if we, for one, I changed the rules because apparently I changed the rules. Let us know if I've changed the rules, and two, whether Caicedo should be in this team. We'll upload the image. You guys can see who the end team is, and just to read out the team in case people forgot, the team that was voted for by all 4 panelists, by
What about all
Dean,
4? By 3?
Dean, and
No, it's free. Definitely, it weren't me. I didn't vote
team
Raya.
that was voted
I didn't
for
vote Raya.
It wasn't me at all.
4 players, yeah. All 4 people, whatever, was.
How many times you say it? Doesn't make
We're
it
not
true.
going to get an interruption. We're going to read the team out so they can hear it clearly. Yeah. Raya at goalkeeper. Left back Kirkes. A centre back pairing of Virgil and Gabriel. Right back Timber. A midfield of Gravenberg in the 6. McAllister in the 8. Joelinton in the 10. And then Salah right wing. Isaac centre forward. And Gakpo on the left wing. Let us know what you guys think of that team. Is it a mess? What players should be swapped in and swapped out? Should Caicedo make the 11? Is he guaranteed in the midfield like Dee has said, because his vote is more important than everyone else's here, as you can see. But more
Clearly
important
not.
than anything,
Clearly not.
oh, clearly it is. Clearly it is because